Alright. Now, Victor Ortiz just makes it so hard to root for him. You know, the guy's a great guy, you know. He just makes it real tough to choose him to root for. Because he says the most unbelievable amount of garbage. And it's like, do he even believe what he's saying? Listen to this.
What led up to that headbutt was I took 16 elbows to my right eye, therefore making it close. But what does this really slick thing where he's throwing a hook? What it looks like the hook is landing, in reality he's landing the elbow. So he started hurting me with that elbow. I took 16 of them. The 16th one, but between there, I called about 4 of them to Cortez. Elbow, Cortez, right. Elbow. He says, keep boxing, Vic. Keep boxing Ortiz. Okay, cool. And then I went back to tell my corner at the time, hey, he's hit me with that elbow, man. Like, it's hurting me. They're like, well, tell the rep. I was like, I've already told him. They're like, well, do something. Headbutt him. And I go, that's pretty dirty. They're like, well, he's gonna make you go blind if you're not careful. And I go, all right. So I took it in. And took it right out of my mind. I went back in. I'm starting to catch him. So third and fourth, I started pressuring forward. And he has this look in his eyes, like, whoa, I've never been hit like this before. What's going on? So he was going back uncomfortably. He wasn't going back on his terms. He was going back like, oh man, this guy's making me go back. So I'm coming forward, and I got him against the ropes. I remember. And then that whole little, that little thing does. The defense, the lean back with the elbows. That defense don't work for me. Right. Left-handed. So everything feels like this. It's coming in, boom, boom, just catching him. And then out of nowhere, he throws that elbow, boom, and just throw right. It felt like he ripped my retina, like tore my retina. When he did that, I was just like, yeah, that headbutt came back in your head. Yeah. Like headbutt. Yeah, so I felt bad though. I felt like, hey man, I had 161 fights as an amateur. Never did anything dirty in my life. I had 35 fights with doing nothing dirty as a pro, and my 36th fight, which was Floyd. I remember I felt like a dirty person, So I remember the ref was looking out the ring. I looked at Floyd, and then like I was waiting for a time in. I looked at Floyd. He hit me. Boom. I just remember I said, okay, I probably deserve that, bro. All right, we're good, we're solid. All right, cool, man, cool. So I come back and I go, ref, time in, ref. And then I looked at Floyd, boom, lights out. I wasn't knocked out, but I couldn't beat the count. Then he came back, Ortiz came back and counted very fast, and it's probably the fastest anybody's ever counted on my behalf. Stuff happens, you live and learn, and I would never hold a grudge to Floyd or anything, but I'll never be content with that.
Alright. Now, listening to that, and you've watched that fight, you can go back and watch that fight. I didn't see any of the things that Victor Ortiz was talking about. I saw him get hit with punches. I didn't see him worry Floyd Mayweather at all. And this delusional effect, it's like he really believes this shit. I mean, he really psychs himself up to believe the garbage that he spits. And this is typical Victor Ortiz. I mean, this isn't some, like, he just had a bad night. This is Victor Ortiz all the time. You're going to get the same crazy type of response and answers. And you're like, wait a minute. Like, you the one saying all this. Nobody's out to get you. You doing all this. And that's, once you start seeing that, it's harder to defend Victor Ortiz than anybody else in the world, because as soon as you defend him, he says something really stupid.
Man, come on. I mean, Canelo's a good guy. Good guy. But I'm pulling for my boy Shane, man. So I don't know. Sometimes I don't agree with people getting titles for free. That's not fair. If that's the case, I should have gone for my birthday.
It's funny, but I'll tell you this much. I'll definitely, in 3 or 2 rounds, I'll be a lot more excited than our dear friend. What's his name again? I think it's Canelo or something. Oh, something like that. I don't know. I heard, yeah, cinnamon, whatever. So I take it you and Canelo got something? Nah, you know what? I just don't appreciate on my layoff somebody have to put me down because my job broke in one fight. And then
What'd he say?
I don't know. Go do your research. I hear things and I don't even keep up to the online stuff. But when it gets to me, I'm kind of like, wow, all right. I could have respected somebody like him, but nope. I'm not like these up and cut. Let me take that back. I'm not like these new fighters where they're like, oh, you know what? My record looks too nice. I don't want to have somebody give him a fight. Here's Ortiz, for instance. I give him a shot. Guess what? After me, gets lucky enough to break my jaw, and I was whooping his ass for 9 rounds. Hey, it just so happens that he breaks my jaw. I do the towel in the 9th round.
Boxing.
Hey, sue me. So what? But there's no way in hell the dude was ever whipping him, even touching me, man. But yeah, he went off as far as yapping his mouth. Now again, he'll came down and give a rematch. I'd like to just get rid of him because he's trash. But hey, at the same time, it is what it is. I made him a name, and I think you should be thankful for that.